And we encounter strange dimensions of the spirit. Strange. Because I sense that angels of the presence, they will be ministering. And so please be sensitive. It may be before I start sharing, while I'm sharing, when I'm done sharing, some persons will be drawn. Let me talk to you about the structure of the spirit realm and how spirit cities are built. Because everywhere we find ourselves, there is first of all a spirit city before there's a physical city. You are the one who call it Zambia on earth. You need to know what they call it in the spirit to succeed. A man bought a land somewhere, and the land was so beautiful. It was a countryside. There was water flowing on one side. When he looked at the water, he imagined how he will create some recreational center. And then you had so much land, he separated where he will do his ranch and where he will build some hotels and all of that. He now signed money. They brought architects and engineers. When they came to the land in the evening, just to appreciate the view, because they wanted to begin to mount lights to start working, because they brought floodlights. They needed to put lights so they walk day and night. They now came to the land in the night. He now discovered the water where he thought they would put boat on. There were cows coming out of the water. Cows. The first question you ask is, do cows live under the water? He now discovered that the real landlords are not the people he bought the land from. He bought the land from a man, but he also needs to possess the land from a spirit. Because you can buy a land and not possess it if you don't understand the powers that hold sway in the territory. The reason many don't succeed is because they enter a territory with certificates. I studied physiology. I studied medicine. You know the territory you entered. You need to understand how the system works. There's such a thing called spirit city. Every physical environment you see, there's a spiritual city there. And for you to dominate that physical environment, you must have a throne that rules above that spirit city. If you don't have a throne, forget it. That's how some people come, even ministry that is spiritual. They read Bible, Genesis to Revelation, and they come with scriptures. They are looking for where to quote it so that people can say this person knows Bible. The first meeting they have, they begin with diarrhea. And they do the ministry for 3 months. They pack in the night and run. You will ask them, why are you running? They can't explain. But they met something. They met something. This is not an attempt to scare anybody, but it's to tell you what you will contend with. Yes, you will win because you are more than a conqueror, but you must fight. Do you know why I love this subject? Because the person who taught it is the teacher of grace. It was Paul that taught us about spirit ranking and spirit civilization. The first thing Paul said, he said, be not ignorant of the devices of the devil. If it was James that taught it, we will say, okay, James is an Old Testament apostle. Because James spoke about anointing oil and other things. You say, James doesn't understand grace. It is Paul who taught it. Number one, he said, be not ignorant of the devices. Because they are devices of the devil. Number two, he said, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. So there is a battle you fight for every authority you command.